An interesting story here coming out of RMC Sport in France, which relates to what I was saying before. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you remember me talking about state-backed ownership of football clubs? And do you remember me talking about the possibility that these guys can just get bored of it and piss off? Do you remember me having this discussion with you? And I gave you some instances of where it's happened before. Well, the reason I bring that up is I'm about to link it all together now to show you, again, that I don't just say these things for the good of my health or to hear the sound of my own voice. It's being reported now in France by RMC Sport that Qatar has threatened to withdraw its investments, including in PSG and in beIN Sport. The government is annoyed by the numerous legal proceedings targeting Nasser Al Khelaifi. I rest my fucking case. As you can see, once they get told no, and once they don't like what's happening, they will pull the rug and piss off and not give a damn. And that, my friends, is why I don't want state ownership of Liverpool Football Club or any other football club in the Premier League, because it can absolutely turn to a terrible situation. So here we have them, the government, remember, the government, getting annoyed by legal proceedings against Nasser Al Khelaifi. So they don't like being told no, or they don't like these pesky rules that people are trying to hold them to. In these countries, a lot of these regimes don't have red tape, regulations, rules. It's all done on the word of a supreme ruler who makes decisions and everybody follows. That doesn't work when you have a business and a sport and a club and fans and tradition. You can't just act that way. So let's see what happens in this situation. But it's what I've warned about all the way through, and it's why I don't want it happening at Liverpool or anywhere else. What's an ideal owner? Extremes seem to be owners that want to make money, and the other side is tycoons and state ownership. It's a really good question. It's a really, really good question, mate. And the honest answer is, the best you can probably hope for is a billionaire who falls in love and wants this next chapter of their life to be about living and breathing the success of a sports team. So, you know, somebody like a Steve Ballmer or somebody like that. The other side of it is you're going to get equity funds, investment funds, because the days of a local man or a local woman being successful in their local area and buying a football club, it's too expensive. Those days are gone. The days of fans being able to come together and buy football clubs at the top level, they're gone. So right now, football's become a rich person's plaything. That's what it is. And they aren't in it for their love of the game. None of these are. FSG aren't in it for the love of the game. None of these people are. They're in it for soft power. They're in it for influence. And they're in it to make money. Simple as that. And it's up to us if we want to make peace with that in our own minds or not. And it's up to you how much you tolerate of any owner, or what you like, what you don't like. They're all individual personal decisions. Yeah, I hope it's the best way I can answer the question, mate. I'm sorry it's not a better one, because I just don't think I don't think there is an ideal answer anymore. What's your opinion about Ryan and Rob's ownership at Wrexham? I mean, again, I see it as a good thing, because I think it's, you know, brought a football club that's been a sleeping giant of UK football kind of back from the brink of being a nothing club, and it's put more eyes on non-league football. And I think that it's been very interesting to see some of the crossovers and stuff that they've done and some of the clever marketing. But it isn't for me to talk about the budgets that they have or stuff like that, because I don't know. I don't know the League One budgets compared to... I know Birmingham have a large budget, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure if you speak to other fans of League One clubs, they mightn't be as excited about it as I would be.